All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. We got part 2 of the round chicken coop today. We're going to be working on the roof structure, putting the tin on, putting the front door on, and the nesting box. So we're going to get that nesting box put in, and that should be the last bit that we do on this kind of the main structure of the coop. We got other little things to put in next with the run attached to it, things like that, but I think I'm going to do that at a later date. So let's get started on part 2, and so we can get this thing finished and ready for some chickens. Try to get you a close-up here so you can see what I've been doing. So there's kind of the horizontal struts, if you can see them going around, and then I want to show you the top, the point here. Okay, so I like to test fit the first piece that I cut. So this is triangular, obviously, and they come 2 foot wide. The tin does. So I started at the end being 2 foot, and then I came to to a point, but it's really about like a 3-inch wide blunt point. And I didn't, and I just drew a line from there, and I actually left a little bit more when I cut it, just so there's some overlap. I left about a 3/4 inch or so. So there should be some overlap between the tin. So I wanted to set it up here, and the way I cut it, it would kind of stick over the top a little long, and so I can probably bend that over, I'm hoping, because you're going to have a bunch of pieces coming up at the same time, and I'm trying to make that so it doesn't rain in the middle there. And then I have it overhanging just a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and screw it in kind of temporarily for now, and then as I layer in pieces, I can undo the screws and stuff. Okay, so now that the roof is done, we're going to be working on the nesting box, which is going to go right in here. I'm working from the inside, and it has this weird echo with the tin roof, but I'm going to drill holes in the corners of the outside siding to know where to make the cuts from the outside. So we're going to be working on that. First, drilling some holes, drawing a square to connect the holes from the outside, and then using a jigsaw to cut it out. And then we'll start framing with some 2x2s, like going out of the house here, and then we'll start with putting siding on it. So let's get started drilling these holes, and then we'll start from the outside. Okay, so now that we got the hole cut out of the side of the house here, we're going to be putting in some framing for the nesting box. So I'm just going to put this 2x2 here and have it stick out a certain distance, and do the same on the other side, and then connect them. And the top, I'll do at some angle, which I'm not sure what that'll be just yet. Probably a fairly shallow angle. I think the other one I had it kind of steep, but they don't need a whole lot of room. So anyway, so this is going to be about, I don't know, I'm going to make it, the other one I have is 18 inches deep. It might be a little too deep. Let's say 16, just to come up with another even number. So probably sticking out about 16 inches. And then the top will be something like, some kind of angle like that. But let's build the bottom first. All right, so we're back here at the nesting box, and I was able to get this put together. So I have the bottom base put in, and then basically it's just plywood on, screwed to the bottom, and some 2x2s going around the top, and just attach that to the 2x4 that was in the house already. Made a vertical piece, end piece. You need to have wood going around all corners, so when you put your siding on, you have something to tie it to. Then I made the roof here. This is 15 degrees. I think it's shallow enough that it'll give them enough room here, but also gives some place for the water to go. All right, guys, so that is about it for the round chicken coop project. We've got part 2 finished now. I've got the majority of the coop complete. We've got a little bit of finishing touches to do. I got to clear coat the doors. I've got to do a little bit of trim work on top of the door there where it meets the coop. And I think that's about it. Maybe little things actually on the roof. The roof itself does pretty well. There's a little bit of gaps in there, as you could see in the video, but it's not too bad. We've actually had some pretty hard rains, and just a few drops make it on the inside, so not too bad. But I am gonna kind of put some caulk in there on a few of the little places just for peace of mind. But anyway, so now what's left, I got to get the feeder and water put in here, and then we'll move the chicks in there. But that's it for this video. Hope this helps you out with your build. Kind of an interesting project with a round coop. So anyway, hope you learned something. I learned a whole lot, and appreciate you sticking around for this video. If you would, subscribe to my channel. There'll be more videos like this and others coming up. And appreciate y'all sticking around, and I'll see you on the next one.